So a lot of y'all on here had asked me to show y'all how I made my floating Coca-Cola can cup. So I'm going to show y'all how I did it. First of all, you're going to need a can, some wire, a glass, cut up glue sticks, a hot glue gun, which is over there, and some food coloring, black, or either some black paint, whichever one you prefer. It really doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. And you're going to need your resin, which I have in a cup right here, and I got part A and part B, and you want to make sure that's equal amounts, because if it's not the equal ratio, it's not going to work. So what you want to do is you want to take the wire and you want to wrap some plastic around this, and you want to bend it this direction, here, here, and here, just like that. And you're going to wrap plastic around it, or you can hot glue it down into the cup before you even wrap the plastic on it. And when you get done, it should look like this. Wire glued into the cup, the back end glued to the cup. This needs to be bent or up, whichever way you prefer. Then you're going to take your can, you're going to hot glue it into place just like this. Only your Coca-Cola logo is going to be facing you. And to save time in this video, I'm not going to hot glue it down and hold it, because I'm not going to do all that. So once you do that, you're going to end up with this. Wire glued into the bottom of the cup, coming up, then it's glued like this. So wire glued into the bottom of the cup, which is going to look like this. Set that to the side. You're going to then take your cup that you already got hot glued into place, which is going to look like this. That's hot glued into place, as you can see. I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to bring my resin, which is part A and B, equal amounts. You're going to need a cup, a stirrer. I'm using a popsicle stick. You want to pour your resin into the cup. So make sure you get all that scraped out, because this costs too much money to waste. So scrape it out. Take the other part, scrape that into the cup also. Like I said, it costs too much money to let any of this go to waste. Once you get that in there, you want to either take your black food coloring or either your black paint, whichever one you prefer. I'm going to use the food coloring. And I'm only going to do maybe 2 or 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. I did 3. And you can make it as dark as you want. And then you want to stir. And I can tell you now, I don't know if you can see down up in there, but that's not dark enough for me. So I'm going to have to use some more. I'm going to give this another quick stir. And when you put it in there, you want to stir this for at least 10 seconds. 5 minutes tops. I stir it until it's, because you want to make sure it's well combined. So maybe 5 minutes. But I'm not going to do that for this long because I don't need this video to be extra long. So I'm going to give it a quick stir. Going to add just a little more. And again, like I said, you can make this as dark as you want it, or you can have it as light as you want it, but Coca-Cola is dark, so give this a quick stir. And if you want bubbles, you can stir hard, and if you don't want the bubbles, then you can lightly stir it. And if you do end up with bubbles in it and you don't want them, if you take a straw and blow through it and blow on it, it'll, you know, it'll pop the bubbles in it. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm a little nervous. This is my very first video, so bear with me. Okay, so that should be where we want it. Then you're going to take this, pour it slowly into the cup, like this. And that's good enough for me. If you want it full, then you just need to mix more resin. And what I tend to do is I take the leftover and I drip it down just like this. And you might want to put something down when you're working with this because it is kind of messy. You know, it can become tacky, but and I'm just going to keep on putting this on. And it looks, see, you can see my bubbles coming up. Now, I'm just going to put a little more black food coloring down off in here. And just give it a little quick stir. And go ahead and drip this on just like that. Put some paper towel down or something if you're going to, on your work surface, if you don't want to get it all messy. For me, it doesn't really matter how messy it gets because it's my area is already pretty messy, so this doesn't bother me. And then just keep on putting this on like this. And keep in mind, this will dry dark because, you know, it's still wet now. So we have to let this dry. And when it dries, like I said, it'll become, it doesn't look dark on the camera, but it actually is pretty dark. And I'm just going to keep on adding this. And, yeah, so. If y'all hear any type of noise, that's my husband out there with his four-wheeler. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm just going to keep putting this on here and letting it drip into the can. And it takes about maybe 10 or 15 minutes before it actually starts to cure. Or for some, get hard. Because that's what's going to happen with this. And I will be putting ice cubes in / glue sticks that I cut up. But you don't want to put them in right now because if you do, they're just going to sink to the bottom. So you want to wait till it's kind of tacky. Kind of like that tacky glue. You want to wait till it get that tacky feel. And then you want to stick the ice cubes / glue sticks into place. So I probably won't put the ice cubes in on video because it's not hard enough for me to put that in. So, but as you can see, I'm just going to keep letting this drip down like this and letting it run in. And And then I'm just going to keep on, and I'm done with that. So, this is what it looks like. I'm going to wipe off this a little bit right here. And this is what it looks like. And like I said, I'm not going to put my ice cubes in right now, because if I do, it's just going to sink to the bottom. But to give you a little bit of what I'm talking about, reach over here. I took some glue sticks like this, but the bigger sticks, and I cut them like this. And then I took it and cut it again like this, which then gave me the ice cubes like this. They're kind of look like ice cubes. Not sure how well you can see those, but yeah. And then you're just gonna drop them in, and when you do that, you're gonna end up with them looking like this. So yeah, I said I'm sorry if this video is a little long. I was a little nervous making this video because this is my first time doing one, but I am seriously thinking about doing a YouTube tutorial, making videos and posting them on a YouTube channel. So let me know if y'all will be interested in seeing something like that, because I'm forever doing different kinds of crafts. So hope this helps whoever wanted to see how it's done. Good luck, and thanks for watching. Bye.